I really honestly should have been there for that. That probably would have been a night of hilarity. Anyway, I need to go to Maelstrom Command, so it's off to Limsdale with me. Hey, don't do that. They're contagious. Silly Miles. By the way, if Miles joins party, you should probably warn him that I'm streaming right now. Oh, okay. My phone is currently, like, almost dead, so I will not be able to let Bree know that I'm streaming if she joins the party. That's like 1 a.m. my time. I am sorry, Bree. Don't mind that. Silly Batman. I am going to be reading the stuff that is not voiced. I hope you know, so. What do you want to do, indeed? Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, please speak with the personnel officer. Unless you were the guest we were told to expect? Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for that fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. What has spread of your accomplishments, Vakama? On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of full warning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Vakama personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Vakama? You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must need to prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can about foe. I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed in the Grey Fleet mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary would choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you should ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Lower Lenosha, as it was. And no, Banana, you did not hear wrong. I am undoing the quest line leading up to the fight with Titan. Banana. Yoo-hoo! Keeps on a blowout. Banana. That was weird. I thought she was still here. Oh. Well, there's noise. Why are you not speaking? Anna? Speaky? No? Okay. Fly along on my shiny bird. Yeah, nope. Cedarwood. Okay, getting there. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you a lass or three. You gonna say something, venturer, or just keep staring? Eh? You wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? So you want to hear the tale of how the company heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Only had been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legend of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. And when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Oi, what's with that look? Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, Adam, you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. But too bad, 'cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, and then we'll talk. Alright, I'll kill you. Gosh darn it. Lazy SOB. I heard a computer. I heard a computer. Whee! There, it's done. Now will you tell me how to beat that sword-swinging, blitzball-playing primal? I'm doing the quest where I gotta talk to the Rogadin in Lower Lenosha, and he ends up calling Titan Titus. So I made a joke by referencing the Final Fantasy X protagonist. Eh? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saved me the hassle of a... never mind. What? You're asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. If only you knew. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't risking you to cut one down quite like a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out in case a Gubu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. He was from Xanarkand, he swung a sword, he played blitzball, he was in love with Yuna, we all know. The comforting decay. Eh? You again? Then that Gubu that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Traxum? You in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with the trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Says everybody who has never played Final Fantasy X. Some primal you fought in your drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew... yeah. Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in your drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit! Aye, well, see, Titus is what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Laminton way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that goober, you may consider your contract revoked. See what happens when you wind up telling lies? And pawning your work on someone else? Lazy bastard. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Alright, you know the rules. The first man to smash a boulder will be judged the Goober Slayer. Don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheap. Who picked these boulders? I'm not gonna lie. Ah, hell. Get the house of it. Let the contest begin. What's behind you? Look for me at a Goober. That's it. You're still at it? Bugger me. I think I've got one of these. How you doing, ladies? Feeling a bit stiff by any chance? only killing's against the rules. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractome. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the fuck I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wouldn't believe me, so I, look, his name is Viscat, alright? Viscat! He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Blubbering sack of Sahagin shite. And no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the rogue who decided to pawn his work off on us. Excuse me. Let's do it the kind of cheese, but other than cheese. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then? Just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has battled in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and fell at rivals, but each victory was fought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man! Have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates! Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my condition, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Minsa hangs in the balance. Oh, did you ever start a character on Lamia? Ah, okay. Master Gegaruju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. Excuse me. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty throwing it out with this herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Oh yeah, kill the creature and rip its leg off. What's the worst that could happen? Quite a fitting mount for the area I'm in, really. You know what? I'm not walking. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious but testing you in this way, you should know that we have had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast. And so, Vakama, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining can be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate. his. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate here? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. To Camp Tranquil. Oh, by the way, Anna, do you know if Anubis ended up getting what I sent him in the mail on Final Fantasy? Do you know if Bree did? What was her reaction? Gosh darn it, that was kind of reason about you. What if she actually got it? Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who had challenged Tyson. I've been expecting you, Vakama. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantus. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a modest citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I will fashion a noose at your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's club. You are welcome to try. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantus egg in a nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to later. Really? I never would have imagined. If you're referring to Wizards 101, no, I have not played it, but I would be a fool as to not expect it to change. Yeah, a monthly subscription. Who knows? Maybe eventually this game will be the same when all is said and done. Probably about as long. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Leroy Jenkins stuff came from WoW. Excuse me. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Vakama. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. I'm gonna make you eat those words. You cocky little elephant. Yeah, I call that elephant little. Whee! Wait, what am I doing? Mount Roulette, go! Nice chocobo. And I just pulled a joy wheel there. Time Roulette, go! Go again! Torxie! I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I think that you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Such bravery! Such recklessness! That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to Southern Battleland. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Eorzea. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Vakama. Oh. I am happy, Anna, because now that my gatherers are at 500 eye level, guess what? Both my gathering and perception are both 2404. That means that I can gather the 5.4 match in high quality. I just wasn't sure if I mentioned it to you. You can remember that, but you can't remember how Bree reacted when I got her the minion from the new dungeon. Oh, what is up? have returned. I had to wash some plates. Nothing was taken out for dinner, so we're having pizza. Yum yum. State your business, adventurer.
So this is the one Vice Cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in me. And until I do, he will receive no aid from me. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles, there's no mistaking that. You did manage to obtain that adamantus egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Eorzea encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Eorzea in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this one spear. Why, you ask? You have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go. Slay this old warrior, and bring to me his necklace.
Okay! I bet it still freaks you out that I can do that. Like, speaking of voices, even I was just speaking and I was voicing that Makote, and then just go, okay! as if nothing happened. Destination! Oh, I got the wedding chocobo this time.
Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew with his spider from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient seek. Still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have the well-worn Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms.
Yes. What question would that be? Going on with the what? When Allie called me, she said they were on their way home with the pizza. She asked that plates be done, so I took them to the Washington.
Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Segoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well.
It's welcome to try. That isn't out the door.
Lion!
Okay, go over here.
Well, have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Vakama. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Vicegat. Worry not, you have my word that you will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and see Vicegat's council. Ah, but hold on. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him. The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I would be grateful if you would deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Vicegat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards.
Okay! When the food arrives, I'll have to cut this game short, and it kinda sounds like this. If that does end up being the case, Anna, you can entertain yourself until I get back, right? That just answered my question right there. I said that when the food gets here, I'll have to wind up disappearing for a little bit. I'm like, you'd be able to entertain yourself while I'm gone, right? And you're like, huh? So I'm like, that just answered my question.
Well met, Vakama. Landonel and Eorzea both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it.
And I think it is. I looked at the screen.
Dinner is here, and I require sustenance.
Until next time.